Hi kids, it's Pastor Jeff, and this is the story of the Last Supper. It comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 26. So each year at this time, the people of Israel celebrated the Passover. The Passover helped the people remember that God delivered them from Egypt. They ate a special Passover meal during this celebration. Jesus told his disciples to go into the city where they would find a man. Tell that man that I want to eat Passover at his house with my disciples. Jesus said the disciples did as they were supposed to, and they prepared a special meal. That night, while Jesus and his 12 disciples were at the table, Jesus said to them, "One of you will betray me." The disciples were actually pretty upset, and each asked, "I am not the one, am I, Lord?" Jesus told them that the one who would betray him was the one who dipped his bread in the bowl with him. That was Judas Iscariot. As they were eating the Passover meal, Jesus took the bread and blessed it. He broke the bread into pieces and he gave some to the disciples. Jesus said to them, "Remember me as you eat this bread." Then he took the cup and he thanked God for it. He passed the cup to his disciples and told them to drink from it. The bread was to remind them that Jesus would give his own body for the sins of others when he died on the cross. The drink in the cup would be a reminder of the blood that Jesus would shed on the cross. After the meal, they sang a hymn, which is a song of praise to God. Then they went to the Mount of Olives. The disciples didn't understand it at the time, but Jesus commanded his followers to continue to eat his meal until he returns. The bread and the cup will remind those who believe in him that Jesus died for their sins. Later, the Apostle Paul wrote a letter to the Corinthian believers about taking the Lord's Supper with the right attitude. Before they take it, Jesus' followers should remember what Jesus did for them when he suffered and died for their sins. Jesus is the perfect plan for salvation. He is God's plan of salvation. Romans 5:8 says that God proves his own love for us, and that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us.